All right, if you're a leader in pharma, medtech, or really any highly regulated life sciences field, you know the pressure is on. You're being told to innovate with AI at like Silicon Valley speed, but you also have to meet some of the world's strictest compliance standards. So today we're going to break down something called the GxP AI Leadership Framework. It's designed to tackle that exact problem. And just as a quick refresher, GxP stands for Good Practice Guidelines. It's the rule book that keeps everything safe and high quality. This framework, well, this is your playbook for winning with AI inside that rulebook.
And let's be honest, right now it probably feels like a completely impossible task. You've got this fire hose of AI innovation coming at you on one side, and on the other, you have the non-negotiable demand for rigorous validation and patient safety. These two things just feel like they're pulling in completely opposite directions.
I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? This is the fundamental tension. So how do you even begin to square that circle? How do you move fast without breaking the very things that you absolutely, positively cannot afford to break?
To really get a feel for the speed we're talking about, just look at the numbers. In the last 2 years alone, the number of new frontier AI models released has shot up by 5.6 times. This isn't just progress, it's an explosion. And while that's happening, the cost to actually train one of these incredibly powerful systems, it's dropped by a factor of 280. So you've got more models, they're more powerful, and they're cheaper to build. That means the pressure to adopt them is just growing and growing, faster than ever. The pace it's just wild.
So the answer isn't about picking one, speed or safety. It's about creating a totally new kind of leadership. And that's where the GxP AI leader comes in. This is an executive who doesn't see compliance as a brake pedal for innovation. They see it as part of the engine.
So, what does this leader actually do? Well, their main job is to shift the entire company's mindset around AI. You move away from these isolated, kind of risky science projects and experiments. Instead, AI becomes a core part of your operations, driven by hard evidence, where you get to have both that incredible speed and rock-solid, undeniable assurance.
And this right here is the mindset shift that makes it all possible. Thinking about AI as just another tech upgrade is a huge mistake. It's not like getting new laptops. This is a fundamental compliance transformation. To win, you have to rethink how you prove and manage compliance from the ground up.
So, to pull off a transformation that big, you're going to need a playbook, right? And that's exactly what the A4C framework is. It's a structured, step-by-step guide for weaving continuous validation and oversight into every single thing you do with AI. The framework breaks down into 5 key stages. It all starts with align, getting everyone on the same page. Then you activate your teams, giving them the tools to work safely. After that, you amplify what works, accelerate your validation processes, and finally, live in a constant state of compliance. Let's quickly walk through each one.
Okay, first up, align. This is all about making sure that from day one, every AI project is tied to reality. You connect the big picture vision directly to the GxP rules you have to live by. This is where you do the foundational work, writing your AI governance charter, setting clear boundaries on what's okay and what's not, and creating an AI quality council so that the right people are talking to each other from the very beginning.
Next, you activate. This is really about changing the culture. You know how so many projects just stall out because people are afraid of doing something wrong? We want to move away from that world of fear and inconsistency. The goal is a culture of freedom within guardrails. You give your teams validated sandboxes so they can play and innovate safely. You give them AI literacy programs so they actually know the rules of the road. It's about empowerment, not paralysis. Then comes amplify. The core idea here is all about scaling smartly, and it's built on this one simple, powerful rule. What's validated once should never be revalidated from scratch. Think about it. Once you've proven an AI component is safe and effective, you treat it like a certified, reusable part. This stops every team from reinventing the wheel, and it is a massive, safe accelerator for innovation.
After that, we accelerate. The best way to think about this is like building an automated assembly line for validation. Instead of doing slow, manual spot checks here and there, you build a system that provides continuous and intelligent validation. It's a pipeline that automatically tracks every change, assesses the risk, and ensures compliance is just built right in. That's how you get speed without losing control.
And finally, comply. Now, this isn't really a final step. It's more like a new state of being. The whole point is to shift from that chaotic, last-minute scramble before an audit to a calm, always-on system of integrity. Compliance stops being a once-a-year headache and becomes a living, breathing process where you can demonstrate trust at any given moment.
So when you put it all together, the entire point of the A4C framework is to move your organization from the world of risky AI experiments to the world of solid AI evidence. The real measure of success isn't just about a model's performance anymore. It's about whether its results are reproducible, defensible, and can stand up to the toughest regulatory scrutiny you can imagine.
And this really gets to the heart of the GxP AI leader's mindset. It's not an either-or world. You're not choosing between moving fast or being safe. You're building a system where strong compliance actually becomes a competitive advantage that lets you innovate faster and with more confidence than anyone else. So, how do you know where you stand? How can you apply this right now? Well, the framework gives us 3 really simple but powerful diagnostic questions. Think of these as a quick litmus test for your own organization. First up, traceability. Ask yourself this, and be honest. For any given decision that one of your AI systems makes, can you, right now, trace it all the way back? Back to the specific data it was trained on, the exact version of the model that was used, and the complete validation record that gave it the green light? Yes or no?
Second question, accountability. Is there a clear chain of human responsibility? I mean, for every single stage, from the first line of code to deployment to ongoing monitoring, are there actual people with names who are the designated owners and approvers? Or is it kind of fuzzy?
And the last one, auditability. Picture this. An auditor walks into your office this afternoon. Could you pull up a dashboard and show them your complete compliance posture in real time? Or would their visit kick off a frantic 4-week-long scramble, hunting for spreadsheets and emails? The answer to that question tells you pretty much everything you need to know. Because ultimately, this is what it's all about. It comes down to this idea right here. GxP AI leaders, they don't just build models. They build trust at scale. Trust with regulators, trust with doctors, and most importantly, trust with patients.